Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson football channel for 6 things that we learned from Brighton 3, Chelsea 0. Do you remember when those idiots went and spray painted the flipping Stonehenge rocks, yeah? That's exactly what is happening right now to our football club. People coming in and disrespecting history, disrespecting heritage to a point where I don't even recognise the name of my football club, let alone the actions that embody what it is to be a functioning football club on a daily basis. Chelsea are an embarrassment right now. We have gone to Brighton tonight, the team that apparently we're aspiring to be like, the club that we wish we could be. It makes me absolutely sick because I don't echo these sentiments. I don't echo an ounce of wanting to be Brighton. I don't care about how well of a football club Brighton are ran. All I care about is my club. And what our club are going through right now is an absolute crime against us. It is a disgrace. This performance tonight, I'm not even mad at the players. I'm not that mad at Maresca, but bloody hell, mate. Like, is there any part of you that can, like, alter things a little bit? Is there any other plan than pass the ball side to side, backwards and forwards? Like, it's an embarrassment. Chelsea tonight were an absolute disgrace. The players have given up. And look, I can't sit here and bash the players because right now, the only thing that matters is we need to protest against this ownership. I said in the build-up to this game, like, people are like, you got to calm down. We're 4th in the league. Calm down. What is there to calm down about? We knew this was coming. We could smell this a mile away. This week, where we had 2 matches away at Brighton in a row, was always going to be a pivotal week in our season. How did Chelsea respond after getting rid of a lot of players in January, having a transfer window where we ended it in a weaker position than the way we started? What were we going to do? Will it define us? Oh, yeah, it defines us, all right. And I tell you what, this club is in the mud as long as these owners remain in charge. And I tell you what, I've got a big platform here on GBFC. There's nearly 320,000. And I know for a fact that the majority of you watching are Chelsea fans. Maybe there's a few more from other clubs who want to laugh at this video. Fair enough. But like, the majority of people are Chelsea fans. So if there is protest being arranged, you're going to know about it. Because we all need to rally together to save our football club. Like the idiots that were flipping spray painting Stonehenge. Bunch of mugs. Bunch of imbeciles. Bunch of don't have really much going on up here. But we're talking here about a proud club in West London that are being ran into the ground. And I absolutely will not sit back any longer and accept any of it without demanding that we change this right now. So, 6 things that we learn, okay? Let's begin with box number 1. The mentality of this football club is in the mud. Everything is in the flipping mud. But the mentality that we saw on the pitch today is that of losers. Chelsea Football Club played like a bunch of losers in this game tonight. Why? Because it's accepted. It's accepted from the manager. It's accepted, therefore, by the sporting directors. And therefore, it is accepted to be losers that don't want to finish in the top 4. We don't need that. Shut up. The moment Chelsea could have gone top of the league away at Everton before Christmas, and then we played it down. Isn't it funny how as soon as we start like speaking in a, oh, it doesn't matter kind of way in the media, everyone stops caring? How can you expect players to feel like there's something to fight for if they're told they're overachieving by being 4th in the league? Like, none of this makes any flipping sense to me. The mentality is mudded. And the intensity of the performance today, like, I find it difficult to talk about the actual game, but the intensity is a result of the mentality. The players look lost. The players look from minute number 1 as if they don't know what they're doing, as if there's nothing to fight for, because no one is making it apparent, no one is making it clear that actually, yeah, do you know what? We need to be in the Champions League. We've spent 1.5 billion, not million, 1.5 billion quid. We've got to be in the Champions League. Not only because we've spent all of that money, but because we're Chelsea. And it's as if the players are wearing this shirt with, it's a nice shirt, black with pink logos and stuff all over it. Like, this is Chelsea Football Club. Can we act as if we're aware of this when we're out there on the field, please? Can you give those travelling away fans in 3 degrees Celsius or whatever it is that have gone down to Brighton for the second game in a row, can you give them some energy? Can you give them something to cling on to? Apparently not. We move into box number 3, and the owners, I'm sorry, but if you're still focused on the performance, you're missing the point. If you're going to blame Maresca, you're missing the point. If you're going to blame the sporting directors, you're missing the point. All of the aforementioned things in this video, you can see the boxes on the screen again now. All of these aforementioned things come back to the owners. It is the owners that are employing the sporting directors, that employ the manager, that picks the team. And at the end of the day, the way that we have been ran until this point from this ownership, yes, there were moments where I was optimistic because the results on the field were good. And if the results on the field are good, predominantly, I want to watch Chelsea win. I want to see us win. But the nature of this defeat today means even the most optimistic, even the most positive, forward-thinking Chelsea fans that are like, well, yeah, we're building a young... Just shut up at this point. If you still think we're going in a direction of progress, you're deluded. You're absolutely deluded. And it's got to fall on those making the decisions. These guys don't even understand football. These guys have no backbone and experience in our sport whatsoever, to the point where this week they've been employing guys from rugby clubs to instill a winning mentality. What are you talking about? Are you insulting my intelligence? We are all being insulted. We are seeing report after report, PR, bullshit, briefing every day right now about, oh, you know, Chelsea aren't worried. We got Nkunku and Palmer. Nkunku might as well be in a croissant on the river in Paris for the last 4 months. Cole Palmer, I feel sorry for the bloke. There's no quality around him. So even he looks like a disinterested player now. A shadow of the man that we have seen so often. And box number 4 is the sporting directors, because if you're in charge of operations at Chelsea and you look at the squad that we've got in the January window and you don't think we need to sign anyone, and we need to get rid of Felix, we need to get rid of Vega, we need to let players go out on loan that we've only just signed, then you are also complicit with the idiocy from the very top. These sporting directors should be gone. We got them from Brighton and bloody Monaco. Oh yeah, for the last I can remember, Monaco haven't done anything since the Champions League semi-final in 2004, and they lost to Jose Mourinho. And Brighton are Brighton. And I can't mud Brighton that much right now because they've beaten us twice in a week. And I made a comment about Matoma during the game saying 90 million, started laughing. 3 minutes later, he scores a wonderful goal. And tonight, I don't even need to discuss what went out there on the pitch. All you need to know is Brighton were good, Chelsea were shit. Awful. Embarrassing. Moving into box number 5. Enzo Maresca also needs some blame here because, look, as much as I feel for Maresca in the way that, yes, there's been a lot of injuries. Yes, there are now new injuries to add to that as well. Noni Madueke went off today too. But you've got to stop with all of this pussyfooting around expectations and give the players something to latch onto. The players need something to invigorate them right now. Whether that is a tactical tweak. I think the whole full-back inverting thing needs to stop. Go back to basics for now. Play a natural right back. Play a natural left back. Stop asking them to do all of these complicated roles that aren't offering anything positive to the forwarding of the team right now. We're not doing anything. We're creating nothing. We didn't have a shot on target for the whole game. Chelsea tonight, this is the worst performance I think I can ever remember. And for me at least, the most negative and sad I've felt on this channel ever. Because right now I don't see us going anywhere. And I'm not fueled by sadness. I'm fueled by anger. And that's a dangerous spot to be in. Because when you're fueled by anger, you don't want to sit back and accept mediocrity. Or at this point, mediocrity it's not even a fair word. This is piss. This is piss. We are being pissed on. And right now, I don't see anything changing at this football club unless the owners get out. Box number 6 is a green for protest. And I'm telling you now, be peaceful about it, but also don't be peaceful enough to the point where we don't voice exactly what we want. We want everybody gone, gutted. We want... I wish Roman Abramovich could buy the club back. I wish that was a possibility. And I know it's extreme, but like there's nothing extreme about wanting the best for what you love. And I love this football club, and I don't recognise it whatsoever. We have been shoved under the ground at this point. And yeah, some rival fans might look at it and be like, bloody hell, mate, aren't they so entitled? Think yourself lucky, you're still 4th tonight. Nah, if you didn't screenshot the table when we were 4th, you might never see it again under these owners. Look at the effort that is put in by the players. Look at the quality. Look at everything out there tonight. And tell me that you still believe that there is a process worth following here. If you do, good luck to you. Good luck to you. In all facets and areas of your life. Honestly, I can't believe this tonight. I cannot believe it. Subscribe to GBFC if you're new. I am done.